Hey everyone, Ted here from Logo Further, and today I want to talk about something I like to call the graphic app trap. Now, the graphic app trap comes into play when you are working with Canva or some kind of logo template or logo kit that promises that you are able to create a custom logo from picking some fonts, icons, typing in your company name, and then suddenly you have a logo and you're good to go. It's not that simple. Not only is the design process not that simple, but creating a logo that is sustainable and usable in the long term is definitely not that simple. The issue with these apps is that the fonts and the clip arts that they make available to you are not exclusive to you in any way, meaning that anyone else in the world can also access them. So the likelihood of somebody picking the same exact icon for their logo that you're choosing for yours is very likely. It's definitely an issue when it comes to creating a logo that is unique and recognizable for your brand. If somebody else out there is going around with the same exact logo but just a different name and maybe some different colors. So that's definitely a problem in terms of creating a logo that is exclusive to you. The other issue in terms of exclusivity here is that you don't have clean ownership rights over what you create using a graphic app. Meaning you're using the tools that somebody else made available to you, so you didn't create it from scratch for your exclusive use. So it can be kind of a gray area as to who has the rights, whether you have the rights, whether the provider has the rights, and it's just not something that any business owner wants to be faced with later on down the line if somebody comes up to them and says, you don't have the rights to your logo, so I'm sorry, you either need to pay a royalty or pay a fine or discontinue use altogether. Very inconvenient, very costly, and definitely not something that anybody wants to deal with. The other issue is that these particular apps are very short-term solutions, because when you take the files that you've created with these apps to a screen printer or a sign maker or a web developer, they might not be able to use what you bring them because there are certain requirements, technical requirements, that they need to be in place to be able to work with them. So it might not have a transparent background, it might not be the right file type, and then ultimately you have to go back and either work with that professional to redesign a logo or find somebody else who can, or redesign your own. And then it's just another waste of time and money, unfortunately. So when you're creating your logo, you want to create something that is exclusive, that is owned by you, and that is usable in the long term. So I hope this was helpful. If you did find it helpful, a like on the video would be fantastic. And definitely feel free to share with any entrepreneurs or business owners that you might know in your life to hopefully spare them some of these troubles as well. And if you want to subscribe, I come out with weekly tips on how to avoid any logo pitfalls and make sure that your logo is performing the best possible way for your business. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.